So, hi. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the facts and then you're going to tell me if you, what I should do. Tell me what these teachers deserve, if they deserve to be fired. So, my daughter, she goes to the school. So I'm going to read something that I wrote. I don't know if you can see it, so I'll read it. Miss Holt and Miss Rush at PS 35 Nathaniel Woodall School are criminals and they must pay for their crimes. These two teachers hid a child work and gave her failing grades, and they are still at the school. These two teachers tortured this little girl mentally, physically, by telling her that she is not sick and that she is pretending while in pain. Sickle cell pain crisis. This child has sickle cell disease. She has asthma. She has severe allergies. These two teachers had notes on every move the child made, as if she was a prisoner. This is the end of year report that they did for her school. This is a test she took. This was another test that was hidden. You can see. Now, all these work she did. And, let me show you this one. I'm going to show you why I'm going to show you this one in particular. Not because of the grade of 80, but because of what they put, what they wrote about the child. They wrote that student had approximately 90 minutes to complete test. Made 2 visits to the nurse. No, the nurse. This is a child with sickle cell disease, asthma, severe asthma, and severe allergy. Each time, last time she went to the nurse, student went to the office. Now, this child has a 504. A 504 is something that you get, the school get if a child has an illness. You have IP or you have 504. This child is very talented, very brilliant. Now, these two teachers has these notes. If she goes to the bathroom, how many times she went to the bathroom, how many times she went to the bathroom, how many times. It's not graded. That is not graded. These are work that is not from the 5th grade book. These are other projects she did. I mean, some of them not graded, not graded, not graded. This have a 5 out of 6. So I guess that's like a what? 5 out of 6 would be like what? 90%. Yes, these things are not. These things. This is what. These things. I don't know if this is graded. This is some traditional song. This is not graded. This is 79%. This is 72%. This is 85%. Now, what took place is this. When the child, she didn't get her report. When she got the report, her end of year report in June, she didn't come home with a report. So I had to go to the school to ask for her report. Well, all her friends got their report. She didn't get any. So I went to the school for the report. On my way home, I opened the report. This was what the report looked like. Everything from our two teachers are ones. All ones. Ones mean the lowest grade a child can ever get. Now, these two teachers wrote that this child did not give in any, tried to get making this child have adequate reading skill. However, may have, so they don't know if she can read. This is 5th grade, and may have adequate reading skill. We have tried to give her makeup test, and she's ill, which is not true because you can see the amount of work she gets. So they are saying she turned in no work. This is her. This is her story, not right now, Daniel. This is her story that she wrote. It's a over 2,000 words story that this child wrote. This is one of the English project that she got. This was hidden. The teacher did not give it to me. I got this copy when I asked for what they have on her files because I wasn't understanding. This is when I got this copy, and also got some of the work that was there. Now, when I took back the report to the principal, they changed it, Mark 2s and just some crazy grades. And then when I wouldn't accept that, then they changed it again and give her all 3s. So now she has 3 reports for 1 term, and none of them is hers. Because the work that she did, these that she did and got grades for wasn't graded. Her story. This child worked so hard on her story. She loves to write. It wasn't graded and it was hidden. And then they give her grades of all 1s. Now, look at this child work from from 1st grade. I don't have the 1st grade report because that was taken. But 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, this child has showed outstanding work. I'm gonna show you them. Even in 5th grade. But as you can see, as I said, look at our grades. You see? 4s. 3s and 4s. There's always 3s and 4s. Always 3s and 4s. Regardless of how much she's absent. These are some papers that I put together to fax to the Board of Education, Civil Rights. Now, to continue with what I wrote and took to the school. So with all of this, the board, the Department of Education is trying to cover it up. But we have come too far to turn back now. Too many people died fighting for our civil rights. Too many people died fighting for equal education. This shows that we cannot trust the system. Our children, we must guard our children. We must, watch their grades, pay full attention to their grades. We must guard their future because people that we're supposed to trust. I wonder how many other people these 2 teachers have heard, how many other children trust they have taken. It is the law for a child to go to school. Isn't it the law for teachers to take care of our children, to give them the grades for the work that they have done, they have put in? Isn't it? Should it be that this child, each time she go to school, if she do anything, she'll think they'll change her grade? This is damaging forever, and it is mind-wrecking to think that these 2 teachers are still at the school, and the Board of Education is trying to cover it up. They're trying to bully me. the principal told me that in the beginning, that's the reason I have 3 reports, because he was shocked by the grades. And so he changed the report. And then he didn't realize that they changed it so bad that he changed it again. But that's in June. And he did it, change the last one was in September. Now, that one was with the all threes. Now, when we had a meeting, the principal told me, oh, the teachers are coming after me. They're lawyered up and they're coming after me. Now the teachers that hid my child work, hid her work, hid it, gave her failing grades, are coming after me in the great United States of America. Shouldn't these teachers be fired? Shouldn't these teachers be fired? Say your piece by giving me your thumbs up or thumbs down. Tell me if thumbs up if they should be fired and it should be fully investigated, they should be fired, or you can put the thumbs down if you think that they should get away with this. Just remember, it could be your child, it could be your niece. If we don't stand up for the basic moral principles, the nation that we are, the future that we are building, is not going to work. It's going to collapse. If we don't have trustworthy people, if we don't have a system that said, no, this is not acceptable, we will not accept it, you'll be punished. When a child comes to school, you're going to take care of that child. You're going to give them the right grade. You're going to give them the grade that for the work that they have done, not as you see it or what you feel. And if a child of a 504, that is a child who is sick, or an IP, it should be followed. How you going to say what a child did after putting her head on the desk, or she go to the nurse, and then the child, you wrote on the child work, and then she got 80% for the same thing that you wrote on. She's sick and then she did it. You should be commending this child that she's sick and yet she did it. Instead, you try to tear her down, make her feel. Now, she said to her school nurse, the new school that she's going, at IS 238, when she almost passed out because she had asthma, trying to run to class to not be late. She said to the nurse that I come to think that education is more important than my health as a mother. I'll see you on the next. Just you tell me what you believe, if these teachers should be fired and pay for what they have done. And the school. Thank you.